Okay, what up, though? This is clearly no debate. I'm back with my new vlog. Thank you for everybody that's just been showing me love. That's just been subscribing, viewing my stuff, all of that good stuff. I mean, I only got 10 followers so far, or 10 subscribers so far, but like they say, no matter, put on for your audience. 10 people is an audience. So I'm putting on for them 10. And hopefully, as I continue to keep on vlogging, it continues to grow. I'm back giving y'all my Summer Madness 7 predictions. Now, I decided to do my predictions a little bit differently. What I did was I ended up putting together a list. And the list that I put together is the other vloggers that I listen to, from Sun God to Angry Fans Radio, so on and so forth. So what I did was I picked 3 people that was that put together their own predictions, and how I broke it down is I'm going to give you their predictions, and then I'm going to give you my predictions. But be sure to check out Angry Fans Radio for Caps and Danny Myers predictions, and also check out the Sun Guy for his predictions, because those are the 3 people that I picked for this particular card. I mean, I'm gonna switch it up every other card or whatever. I'm not gonna always pick the same people, but I just felt like this will be a different way for me to do my prediction vlogs from everybody else. So not in order of the event, we got DNA versus New Jersey Twerk. Now, this is a very interesting battle because DNA, which I'm about to say this again, and I've been harassing DNA on Twitter. You're not the champ no more. Give the belt to JC because you lost to JC. You have to give the belt to he already snatched your champagne from you at Nome. You might as well hand him the belt because you're not the champ no more, bro. Just hang it up. You're not the champ no more. Give JC the title. But DNA claimed that he is not showing up as the champ. He's showing up as the PG killer. So to me, let's be honest. Yeah, DNA be doing this thing against the PGs, but if I have to say who's the real PG killer, I would probably have to say Shotgun Suge is the real PG killer. But that's neither here nor there. DNA versus New Jersey Twerk. Like I said, a very interesting battle. A lot of people is not with this battle because of the simple fact that if y'all seen my last recap of Initiation, or if you saw the Initiation card live, then you know that Twerk was in the hospital and Danny Myers didn't happen. So a lot of people felt like DNA, they should have bumped this battle and gave Danny Myers the Summer Madness spot, which I believe Danny Myers do deserve a Summer Madness, because Danny Myers have been putting in the work, and he have shown time and time again to show up to work, put in the work, do his damn thing, have good battles and all of that. Regardless if you like Danny Myers or not, he always shows up to work just like DNA does. And DNA ended up jumping out the window and saying, well, you know what, I'll take on both you and Twerk in the same night. Now, the only person that I think will be crazy enough to do something like that is DNA. I think Danny Myers would probably battle 2 people in the same night too if he could. But to get back to the battle, Twerk, he came off a hell of a classic in a bully fight versus Shotgun Suge, which was a really, really great battle. DNA, he's coming off of the battle versus JC that, like I said, and many others felt like he did not perform as well. If I had to pick a winner, I'm going to say DNA 2-1. I'm picking DNA 2-1 because of the simple fact that DNA, and I've said this time and time again on many radio shows and all of that I've been on, the DNA is the most complete battle rapper in the game right now. Love him or hate him, he's the most complete battle rapper in the game right now. He shows up with 3-4 rounds. He can freestyle rebuttal. He's very entertaining. He has the whole package. And I think the fact that Twerk, because the Jersey battle with Shotgun Suge was so much for Twerk, I don't think that Twerk is going to be poised enough to withstand what DNA is going to bring to him. And so I'm going to give this battle to DNA 2-1. The next battle we have on the list is Orit versus Ill Will. Oh, wait, let me go back. Of course, Danny, he picked DNA to win. Caps picked Twerk to win, and Sun God also had picked DNA to win. All right, so on to ORED versus Ill Will. Very interesting battle again. ORED, champion of the year. Ill Will, UFF champion, and proved that he is the true UFF champion after he 30'd T-Top at Gnome 8. So this is a very good battle. A lot of people said that they didn't see where this battle came from, but I kind of understood where the URL was going with this particular battle because of the fact you have the current champion of the year and then you have the UFF champion going up against one another. You know, it's kind of similar to, you know, when King of the Dot promoted Gorilla Nims, the Fight Club champion versus their two-time champion, Head Ice. So it kind of makes sense in the realm because you got two champions in their own right, you know. So Danny, he had chose Ill Will to win this battle. Caps went with ORED and Sun God went with ORED. My prediction is I'm going with Ill Will to drop 21 on ORED. I think this is still going to be a good battle, but I think Ill Will is on a roll. You know, he came off from the classic with Mav Hoffa that it hasn't dropped yet, but he came off a classic with Mav Hoffa, and then of course he just dropped 30 on T-Top. So I'm picking Ill Will to drop 21 in this battle. Next we have Mav Hoffa versus Av. This is also a good battle for both of these guys. You know, Av coming off the win versus Charlie, a lackluster Charlie Clips, but it was still a win for Av anyway. Mav Hoffa, you know, he's been on his bullshit again. You know, from back in the day, Mav Hoffa was taking on 6 battles, you know, in just a couple of months. Now Mav Hoffa is taking on 3 battles here, and he's cleaning up. Mav Hoffa is looking like the old Mav Hoffa that we've known and that we all love. You know, I think when rappers, and this is just a quick side note, when rappers are in album mode, you can tell. When they're not in album mode anymore, you can also tell. And I think after Mav Hoffa was able to get Pac Juice out, which shout out to Math because it's a dope project. But I think after Math was able to get Pac Juice out, get it out his mind, not think about it no more, and all of that stuff, now he got back to focusing on battle rap, and it shows. It actually is showing. And I think this is going to be a very, very good battle. Of course, Danny Myers is picking Math. Caps is picking Math. Sun God has picked Math. My prediction, I am also picking Math to drop 21 on Av. Nothing against Av, but Math have done well against punchers. There's no secret. Math have done well against punchers. Math have done well against schemers. Math have done well against bullies. And what makes Mav so intricate is that everybody is stuck on the bully role, the bully role, the bully role. But Mav presence and his energy screams bully, but he has the bars. The bars are there. So I'm picking Mav Hoffa to win this 2-1 versus Av. Next, we have Shotgun Suge versus Geechee Gotti. This is going to be a really good battle. You know, we got Nutty Block. We got Grape Street. Like this is gonna be a goodie, man. And Shotgun Suge, you know, he came off the battle with New Jersey Twerk. So I'm looking for Shotgun Suge, even though he was not trash in that battle. Let's not misconstrue it, even though like the general consensus have him losing this battle. He was not trash in that battle. We have Shotgun Suge coming off of the New Jersey Twerk battle, and then we got Geechee Gotti just dropping 30 on Tech 9. Like it was an ugly 30. And this is, you know, we're gonna see Geechee Gotti and Suge, you know, lock up. And this is gonna be, like I said, the battle is very good for what I'm assuming it's gonna be. Because and I've noticed one thing about this, I've been watching battle rap for a long time. When most of us say that we want certain battles and those battles happen, they don't turn out the way they should. This battle, I think, is going to turn out the way it should. Danny didn't pick a winner. Caps didn't pick a winner. But Sun God said that he was picking Gotti to win this battle. I'm taking Geechee Gotti 2-1 over Shotgun Suge. If Shotgun Suge wins this battle, I wouldn't be surprised. But because of the road Geechee Gotti has been on, and you can argue that he's undefeated. I mean, you can also argue he lost to Gluezy, but you can argue that Geechee Gotti is undefeated since he stepped on the URL stage. I'm still going to take Geechee Gotti 2-1 to win this battle. I think it's going to be a great battle. Next, we have Rex and Reed. Now, this is back to the Smack era. You know, the Murder Mook Philly beef, or the Harlem Philly beef, really, you know, and they have, I mean, off camera, they've battled before. Reed claimed he won. Rex claimed he won. This one is going to be on camera. This one is going to be on pay-per-view. So it ain't no more claiming it after this. Reed Dollar, you know, since he been back, you know, he knocked off the rust and he's been performing very, very well. He's got used to the new way of how everybody battles now. So this is going to be a very interesting battle. Rex, he took time off after the K-Shine battle, which a lot of people felt that it was much needed. And in their face-off on Champion, salute the Champion for putting together that face-off. But Rex's and Reed face-off on Champion was a very, very, very interesting face-off. But the one thing that I noticed is that Rex sounded like old Rex. Like he was talking that shit. He was selling that fight. And Rex put it out there like, yo, this is the fight that I want. I'm ready to shut this kid up. This kid been nipping at me for damn near 10 years. I'm ready to shut this kid up again. And Reed is like, you know, this is the battle he always wanted. He don't see himself battling nobody else after he gets Rex. So Reed is really saying that he's taking this battle serious. Rex is saying he's taking this battle really serious. So with that being said, you have Danny took Rex. Caps took Rex. Sun God took Reed. I'm taking Rex 2-1. I'm taking Rex 2-1. I'm taking Rex to drop 21 because the last time we seen a Rex this amped up, the last time we seen a Rex this ready was Rex versus Averb when Diddy said 10K, and then from rounds 2 on, Rex just fucking jumped out of Earth. Like he just literally hawked out of Earth like and went to another planet versus Averb. And I think Rex really wants to prove himself and prove that he still got it. But not only that, he just wants to finally clean Reed up and shut Reed up in front of everybody. So I'm taking Rex to win this 2-1. Next, we have Tay-Rock versus Hitman Holla. Now, this is going to be a great-ass battle. Tay-Rock has literally worked his ass off to become the #1 guy in URL. Hitman Holla, the number one viewed guy in URL. This battle, okay, here's my first side note. My first side note is this. A lot of people said that this battle should have been on the big stage. I disagree. I think that this battle, the reason why this battle is in a smaller room or a smaller setting is to really take away from the crowd. And what I mean by it is taking away from the crowd is the fact that Tay-Rock came from a small room, Hitman came from a small room. They both performed on small room levels before. And this is now where you get to actually hear everything that's going to be said. You're going to be able to pinpoint where it's filler and where it's actual bars. Again, Tay-Rock worked his ass off to get where he's at. And Hitman has worked his ass off to even maintain his legacy and the status that he has. Danny, he chose Hitman for this battle. Caps chose Tay-Rock for this battle. Sun God chose Tay-Rock for this battle. My prediction, I'm taking Hitman 2-1. I think Hitman is going to be in his bag. And I think that Hitman has a little bit more small room advantage over Tay-Rock. Like Hitman has been in more small room battles than Tay-Rock. And I think Hitman knows how to dumb it down to bring it back to a small room. Not to take nothing away from Tay-Rock, but this battle is going to be a dogfight in the small room. And a lot of people saying, oh, this should have been a big stage battle. Let me also put this out there. A lot of battles that we all as fans should have been on the big stage. We get those battles, and some of them battles don't turn out well. But some of the battles that we be like, that small stage, and we be like, that should have been on the big stage, they actually turn out a lot better. I'm actually predicting that this battle is going to be better on the small room, and a lot of people are going to appreciate this battle a lot more because it's in the small room. So again, I'm taking Hitman Holla 2-1. Last but not least, we have Surf and Iron Solomon. Okay, so here's the thing. Surf said, and Murder Mook said that Surf said he's the Murder Mook of this era. Murder Mook said that Surf is the Murder Mook of this era. Versus Iron Solomon, Surf has to really prove that saying now, because Murder Mook dropped 50 on Iron Solomon. That's a fact. It's documented proof. The real Mook dropped 50 on Iron. So if you're claiming to be the Murder Mook of this era, you have to at least drop a clear 21 or a 30 on Iron Solomon. Not, I'm giving you enough in 2 rounds and then I'm going to walk away the 3rd round. No, you have to drop a clear 21 or a clear 30 on Iron Solomon if you're claiming to be the Mook of this era. Murder Mook said that you are the Mook of this era. So this is the battle you have to prove you are the Mook of this era. Period. Point blank, period. Surf has always given us classics or debatables, or he's just gotten killed. Period. I think the last clear win Surf had was against, if I remember correctly, was against Bricks. A lot of people saying he lost to T-Top. I personally believe it or not, with 2.5 rounds, he edged T-Top. A lot of people felt like he beat Nitty. I thought he lost to Nitty. I thought Nitty was a little bit, even with the stumble, I thought Nitty was a little bit too strong for him or whatever. But with that being said, Danny picked Iron, Caps picked Iron, Sun God picked Iron. I'm picking Iron. I'm honest. I'm picking Iron 2-1 to win this battle. And the only reason why is because Surf has to show up. We can't keep giving this man pass after pass after pass. And I mean, he probably don't care because URL will still go pay him the cash or whatever. And, you know, Smack still go say, well, you did enough in my eyes. If you claiming you the Murder Mook of this era, bro, you got to actually show it. Because Murder Mook dropped 50 against the dude that you're going up against. So if you are the Murder Mook of this era, you got to either do a clear 21 or a clear 30. But for now, because going off of your previous work, I'm picking Iron Solomon to win this battle 2-1. I'm picking Iron to win the 2-1. So here's my one side note before I get out of here about Summer Madness 7. And this is just a theory of mine. But if y'all remember a couple of months back, URL had released a trailer of all of the battles that was coming up. And in that trailer, Smack Volume 3 was set for August the 4th. And then Gnome came, and then they said, boom, Summer Madness 7 is coming. Summer Madness 8 is in September. So Summer Madness is in August, Summer Madness 8 is in September. And this is just my theory because it's in Vegas and they said, oh, it's a small room setting. Now, everybody knows Summer Madness is the Super Bowl. It is the Super Bowl. It's supposed to be big stage, big fans, big celebrities, big booty ring call girls, just big, you know, big bars, you know, big bullying, big performances. But now it's in Vegas, small room setting. I truly believe that this card, because this card is still good. I believe this card was originally Smack Volume 3. and they ended up changing it to Summer Madness 7 and moving it from August 4th to 11th, which is a week behind. I mean, a week before the ARP event because of the ARP event. Now, a lot of people go say, man, your theory is crazy because URL is number one. Yes, URL is number one, but what always makes a company number one? A company is going to always watch its competition. A company is going to remain number one and do whatever it is to crush that competition without showing you they're trying to crush that competition. So it's just a theory of mine that when they released these trailers a couple of months back and said Smack Volume 3 was happening August 4th, to all of a sudden known, boom, no more Smack Volume 3, Summer Madness 7, but Summer Madness 7 is small room setting, VIP only. That's just like having the NBA Finals with no live fans, but it's just gonna be on TV. That's like having a Super Bowl with no live fans, and it's just only going to only air on TV. If this is the Super Bowl, if this is the WrestleMania, if this is Game 7 of the NBA Finals, if it's all of that, then it should be big stage, big crowds, all of that. But they just was like, no, we're going to do a small room setting for probably about 100 people, and the rest, everybody going to have to just view on pay-per-view. Not knocking it because it's still a good card, but I truly believe that this is the Smack Volume 3 card because I also follow Avocado, and I can't remember what exact battle it was, but Avocado was like, yo, when they release the card for Smack Volume 3, y'all are gonna go crazy. He's like, because I know the card, it's gonna be crazy. And then all of a sudden, Gnome comes around. Instead of them now announcing Smack Volume 3, they announced Summer Madness 7. I truly believe that this was the Smack Volume 3 card. That's why it's in the small room setting, and that's why they did it that way. But either way, I still think it's gonna be a great card. I still think that everybody's gonna perform. Just to run through them again, I got DNA 2-1, Ill Will 2-1, Rex 2-1, Math Hoffa 2-1, Hitman Holla 2-1, Geechee Gotti 2-1, Iron Solomon 2-1. This is Summer Madness. Shouldn't nobody get 30? Because these is the big boys. These is the big bars. These is the big performances. Shouldn't nobody get 30? Y'all all made it to this stage. This is the stage that everybody is fighting to get to, that Summer Madness stage. Shouldn't nobody get 30? Clearly no debate. I'm out.